We talked a little bit earlier with this critique about the importance of Australian native trees, and over time it would be lovely if our shows were just filled with them, if we could even have shows just for Australian natives, because we underestimate what we can do with our Australian natives, and some of them are very hard to work with. So when I'm looking for a tree in a show, I want to see a tree that's artistically attractive to me. But I also want to give points for artistic ability and for the degree of difficulty. Then I will look at balance. The only two things that I felt I didn't like about this presentation was some of this moss here looked a little dead. However, I understand that because my own club's got a show next week and God hasn't sent Gold Coast rain for a long time, so some of the trees would be lacking moss because we just weren't able to access it. So I didn't penalise people for a few brown spots of moss. I was a little concerned because, again, I believe this would be a better tree if it leaned more to the viewer. Taking that away, when you get a tree that's slanting like that, and it's a weeping tree, the balance of the tree is absolutely beautiful. When you look into the tree, an ideal tree, you should see the tracery of the movement of the trunk through foliage, and we see that here. And even though it's got a reasonable amount of foliage, it doesn't confuse your eye. To me, the tree's got everything growing out in the right places. If you do bonsai, you will know that we have some guidelines about branch placement. Only guidelines are not absolute rules, but the branch placement on this tree is lovely. These two stronger branches here, it's moving out over here, weeping down like it does. To me, it's a beautiful tree. There's a lot of skill in this tree, and we also give points for foliage, and if you have a look at it, the foliage is healthy. The tree to me is just pumping there in the spring growth. So I think congratulations to the owner, because I think it's well done and it's lovely to see those Australian natives here. Like I said, there's a lot of trees in these categories that all deserve prizes.